2 here. Let's go back.
Hi ARK fans, this is ARK Daily Spotlight Series, February 21st edition. Today is Sunday. Hopefully you're having a great weekend so far. Hope to make it better with this video. Now today in this video we'll be discussing ARK newsletters and maybe some problems with newsletter subscriptions that they don't show complete trading list for on daily basis, may or may not show it. And we'll be focusing on nano dimensions as well. Like and subscribe would be really helpful. This is a new channel. It helps me immensely. So guys, please like and subscribe and hit that bell icon so that you can get notification as soon as I release video on daily basis. Thank you so much for your support. See you on the other side.
Ready, set, let's go. It's gonna be a show.
Guys, let's dive deeper into these two topics that we'll be going over today, ARK newsletters and NNDM. So starting with ARK newsletters, so we know that they let us subscribe to their newsletters or daily trade updates on their website. You get an email, something like this, where you get a list of all the trades that they did on daily basis, what are the number of shares, what's the percentage of ETF, whether it was a buy or a sell, what fund it was in, what was the ticker, company, etc. But at the same time, a lot of information is missing too. For example, it doesn't show the total value, how much they spent, what was the investment size, and also many times, not many, but almost all the times, it doesn't have the complete list. Very few times it has complete list when they did very few trades on that day. So that's the purpose of this channel. This brings you complete picture. It shows you the biggest moves. I rank all the companies, I rank all the trades that they did, and bring you the latest information from their website. It takes a lot of manual work, and hence, if you like it, please like and subscribe. That would be very helpful. Now, what's the logic behind this newsletter? How they pick the ones that they show in the emails? I have no idea. It could be, could it be top trades? Maybe sometimes, I'm not sure. Could it be first few trades that they did? First n number of trades that they did? Maybe sometimes. I'm not sure about that either. Is it a complete list? Most of the time, no. That's what I've seen. It's not a complete list. So guys, that's why I created this channel, to help you with that. Now, yeah, please subscribe for this. So that's all I wanted to talk about newsletter. I actually got a comment from somebody saying that, oh, you are in your video, you're showing Nano Dimension, that ARK bought Nano Dimension today, but I have subscribed to their email, but they are not showing any Nano Dimension in that list. So this is the reason for that in that subscription email, they don't really, or in the newsletter, they don't really have a complete list. So that's about ARK newsletters. It gives you a good directional information overall. For a quick check, but for complete information, I bring you all the trades, all the biggest moves, any new companies added, etc., and an overall picture as well, how their overall fund is doing. So that's that. Now let's go into the nano dimensions. So nano dimension, what do we know about the company? It's definitely a unique technology. It's a niche within a niche. 3D printing already is a niche. It's not mainstream yet, I would say. And within that, chip making is another niche. So they truly have a unique technology. That's their USP. And nobody else really has that technology yet, but there is some competition brewing up, looks like, and that's why they have been raising money. They've raised so far $1.5 billion cash. What I've seen is whenever their stock price goes up significantly, they come up with the direct offering, and the biggest direct offering was very recently, where they issued stock for $500 million. They already had almost $1 billion in cash, but they raised more, and this means that they are diluting the shares for all other their investors, which is kind of not good for other retail investors, and everybody else who is invested in the company. But at the same time, they need this cash to do some strategic moves, for example, M&A, merger and acquisition. So their CEO has been on various interviews on various channels and saying that they want to strategically acquire or merge with some other companies that can give them more business. Some could be that a synergetic merger or acquisition with a company that already does this kind of work for other companies, other clients, but they do it not by 3D printing, but by sending the design to China and then bringing the prototype back, which takes a lot of time, a lot of money, and your designs are not confidential anymore because it's shared. It goes across the globe and it's shared with other companies who actually manufacture it. So that's the reason a lot of military organizations are very interested in this, because they can keep the design confidential in-house and at the same time make it cheap and save some time as well. So that's the unique point about this company, that it brings a lot of value. It has a unique technology. It has a lot of cash to do M&A, and definitely a big future is what I see for this company. I'm heavily invested for sure. Doesn't mean I'm telling you to buy into it, but do your research, do your due diligence, and see what do you think about the future of this company. If you look at the chart for this company, it has gone up quite a bit, and it's a very healthy chart. If you see, there is no sudden raise. If there is any sudden rise, it auto corrects itself after some time. So it's a very healthy chart as well for a company. And yeah, that's what we see. Whenever there is a slight uptick, they do a direct offering, um, and it goes down. It auto corrects itself, and that's what we have been seeing in past 6 months. This is a 6 month chart. I've been in it somewhere in the middle, but yeah, holding on to it, because this is the technology that I'm sure will become mainstream. There will be a inflection point, like CEO keeps saying, and most of the companies would like to keep their design confidential, would like to do prototyping in-house, and for that they would need these machines. They also diversified by offering nano services, not just nano, not just 3D printing, but not just 3D printers that companies can buy from them, but nano services. What they do is, you can give them your design and they will print it for you and give it back to you. So offering as a service. Another idea that I put on Twitter for them was they should create cloud, like offering, like they should have a farm of 3D printers where and a front end, a, a user interface where users can basically submit their chip design, and they should print it. Um, they should print it in the quantity that user requests and give it back to them, ship it back to them. So that way they can democratize the 3D printing of chips. So this definitely seems like there's going to be a huge future for this company. I'm definitely very heavily invested. Let's see how ARK is invested in it too. So looking at the ARK investment in a Nano Dimension, so let's take a look at where it sits in terms of ranking in ARK funds. So this is the ranking, Tesla obviously being number one there. Let's go down and see. This is a list of 265 companies that they have diversified their total money in. So let's take a look at where Nano Dimension sits. It used to be really, really below and towards the end of this long tail of companies, but now it has risen up to 78, rank 78, and the stock price is not at its peak where it has been once, which will make it go even further up. So Nano Dimension sitting at rank 78 in all of the ARK funds combined. So let's take a look at the trend of the data as well. So if we go here looking at the trends, let's quickly check. Let's quickly filter only on Nano Dimensions, and look at how it's been trending so far. So yeah, very bullish trend in terms of buying more and more shares. They've been buying it every day. This was when the highest direct offering was came out, and the stock price dipped, and that's when they bought 10% more shares, which is like huge, which is more than 1 million, like more like 1.5 million extra shares that they bought on that day, because the stock price went down and they were buying the dip. And even after that, they've been buying more. Look at this, 1.2% more shares on 17th, 0.6% more shares on 18th, again more on 19th. So consistently they've been buying more and more and more. There were some days where they sold some, but if you look at this data by ETF, which we will in a bit, you'll see that that's more like adjustment, selling from one ETF and buying into the other ETF. Stock price has been in between 16 to 13.6, $13.60 in this date range of January 26th to February 19th. That's the date I have so far. But it's been in between those two values, and it has been going down recently because of the direct offering, and also um, as we all know, February 18th was was really red day for all the companies because of jobless claims went up, and this is pretty much the trend for all the companies, that they went really down on Thursday, and most of the companies bounced back on Friday. Especially a separate company called Ag Eagle, UAVS, the ticker symbol, that went especially down because of a short seller report and bounced back because um, because the company responded back to the claims and they came out very, very positive. I'm very bullish on that as well, just like Nano Dimensions. Market value is a function of these two combined, and hence it's been going up mainly, but down in some cases due to market price going down. So that's Nano Dimension. But actually, let's take a look at it by ETF as well. So yeah, bullish trend in all the ETFs. So they have Nano Dimension in robotics, which is their highest position. They have it in next generation web, which is probably because of their services business, and Israel because it's an Israel company. And they have been bullish in all of them. Looks like sometimes they sell a little bit in this fund, in Q fund, but they buy in other funds on those days. Looks like so they adjust a little bit, but overall a very bullish trend is what I see for Nano Dimension. So hope this helps, guys. Hope this clarifies some of the doubts. A little shout out to everybody who has inspired me to create this channel. Thank you so much, guys. And Kathy Wood, obviously, who has inspired us all by creating ARK company and investing in innovation, investing in innovative tech, doing a lot of research and sharing it and being transparent to everybody. Thank you so much. Please like and subscribe.